costume in the front. This is also in 1950 at Camp Saginaw in Pennsylvania, Oxford, Pennsylvania. This. Camp Saginaw. Marshall. Stephen costume. Gary Simon. Back to 1947, 48. This is Camp Derry in Vermont. This is when Marshall first went to Camp Derry. These films are out of sequence. However, there's our boy right there with some of his campers. Camp Derry is in Londonderry, Vermont. Faces only a mother could love. To the right is Irving Lee, the second husband of Rebecca Golberg. With him is the lady that owned Camp Derry. Irving and Marshall. Now we go back to Atlantic City. There's Alice with the suntan oil. Judy with a friend. There's Brother Bax. Aha! Oh, there's the reigning beauty of the 50s for 1951-52. There's Judy and Daddy. Millers, brothers from Camden, New Jersey. You must see this sequence. Uncle Max is sleeping. That's a crab overhead. Aunt Jean. There's Nancy. She was about 1 year old. We're living in, I think we were in Florida at that time. No, that's in Vermont. That's in the rear of Rebecca's house. Nancy was about a year old in 1954. That's Marshall. In the rear you see is Rebecca's house. Beauty. Look at that face. This is 1954 in Manchester, Vermont. That's a 54 Oldsmobile. All the attention. of Rebecca's house in Manchester. Here we're at Matheson Hammock, again in Florida. There's Rebecca sitting in the background with Nancy, Marshall, Judy, Mom, and I are fishing. How about that? Whoop. Whoop. Irving Lee. Good Pond at Manchester, Vermont. In the background is Grandma Miller, and the foreground is Grandpa Miller. In the back is Ned Kamber, Grandpa Miller, Abe, who loved Judy. There's Anna and Frida. I can't identify the other gentleman. That's Gussie to the rear going in the door. That's Gussie Kamber. There's Grandpa Miller in the background, and Alice there. There's Grandma Miller, and this is in Manchester, Vermont, in the rear of Rebecca's house. Marshall with a friend. Back up to Hapgood Compound again. There's Frida, Anna, Irving, Rebecca, Abe. In the background, Grandma and Grandpa Miller. Alice is standing up. Jeanette Kamber in the rear. There's Uncle Max back there. There's Buddy. Happy times. There's one of the best pictures yet. This is Pop, Rebecca's father, Uncle Max. Miss Tarzan. Again in the water. We must see this next sequence. Get a load of this. She's shaking it up. That's one of my first cars that I bought after I got out of service. This is 1948 or thereabouts, Camp Dairy, 47, 48. It's about 48, 49. That's Aunt Jean, and this is also Camp Dairy again. smoke that cigarette. Fancy Dan. Watch the cigarettes. Hapgood Pond. Atlantic City again. The lady on the right, I cannot identify. I think they were a couple that we met on the beach in Atlantic City. This is 1952, 51 or 52. Notice the cigarette and the puffing on the cigarette. Notice this. Atlantic City was a beautiful place at that time. Pre-casinos. Bathing beauties from the beauty pageant. That's Mom before her tooth job. Notice the cigarettes. great sequence right here. You must keep your eye on the lower part of the screen as we pan. That's Uncle Max. Notice the beautiful screening. They even used suntan oil in the olden days. This is in front of our house in 1948, the first house that I owned at 1232 Emerson Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. This is the left-hand part of the duplex was ours. On the right-hand part, the Dr. and Mrs. Phil Palucci. $11,900 for this home in 1948. That's our car, backyard. This was the young lady who was our next door neighbor on the right of our home. That's her brother and sister. Or brother and brother. These are the Palucci children, Dr. and Mrs. Phil Palucci's children. This is our neighbor, Sylvia Silverman, who lived across the street from us on Emerson Street. Bertie Blum, Alberta Blum, that's her husband Irving Blum, in front of our house on Emerson Street. Notice the cigarettes, very popular at that time. Chic. Who is that thin guy? Now we're back to Camp Derry, Vermont, in Londonderry, Vermont. This is at the time Marshall was at camp. These reels are out of sequence. However, if you want to put them in sequence, that's up to you at a later date. Irving Lee. He's going to check to see if the car is in one piece. Yes, it is in one piece. These are the beautiful green mountains of Vermont. With a friend that's coming from the luncheon hall. They're going to play baseball. Also Camp Dairy. These are the barracks or the places where the campers stay. Military precision of an about face. Beautiful, isn't it? Watch this one. That's Buddy and Jeanette. Baseball at Camp Dairy. This is the scene in Manchester, Vermont at the depot where Marshall is waiting for the train to come in so that he could meet the other campers to go to his first trip to Camp Dairy. There's Grandpa Miller. There's Rebecca. There's Gussie Kamber next to Grandpa Miller and Ned Kamber next to Gussie. There's Rebecca next to Ned, Marshall, and Judy. Pretty soon you'll see the train coming in with the campers coming to Camp Dairy. This should be the original picture of Camp Dairy sequence. However, time does not allow the editing. This is in 1950. No, this is in 1948 or 49. Originally going to Camp Dairy. That's Judy standing up on the train platform there. Yes, 48, 49. Rebecca in the background. Shake hands. Notice how he wipes his face after it. That's it. That's Marshall. I think Marshall's son Ross does the same thing now. Who's that handsome guy with Marshall? He must get a load of this bus. As they're about to get on. Now we're back to Atlantic City. We'll be back to Camp Dairy a little later. Back to Atlantic City again. This is in 1951. 1951 in Atlantic City. Notice the cigarette. Here comes the camera. That's the Rock Hudson of the 50s. You want to go in the water? Come on. This is the boardwalk in Atlantic City, going back to the hotel. And here we go back into the Vermont area. This is the road from Manchester up to Camp Derry. Camp Derry, as you know, is in Londonderry. There's Aunt Jean. And yours truly, Grandma Miller and Grandpa Miller. This is at the back of Rebecca's home, Urban B, and they're about to play some cards, which Rebecca loves to play cards, and Grandma Miller loves to play cards with Rebecca. Pretty soon they're going to be playing cards. Our friend. We're back to Hapgood Pond again. And there's Pop, Grandma Miller, Grandpa Miller, and there's Abe, a friend of the family's. And we get back to the boys loading up to go to Camp Derry. One day in the future, as I said before, maybe somebody will take the time to put this in sequence. That's why I'm trying to give the proper time frame to everything. This is the moment that the bus left to go up to take the kids to Camp Derry. The family is walking across the street from the railroad station, which is about 100 yards away, to Pop's store, which is across the street from the depot in Manchester. The next sequence will show Pop's store. There's Pop's store in the background, and they all walk over to Pop's place. There's Ned Kamber, the youngest brother of Rebecca. That's Pop Kamenetzky. Passed away at the age of 85 years old and ran that store for many years. Grandpa Miller, Gussie to his right, Rebecca to his right. With the cigarette. Pop, he was a real ham. This is Alice Kamber. That's before she was married. She's now Alice Gordon, living in Baltimore, Maryland. This is in the rear of Rebecca's home in Manchester. At about the time Marshall went to camp in Camp Derry. So that would make this around 1950. Clothing was the same, so I guess it was the same day. Back up to Hapgood Pond. Hapgood Pond was a popular place, and to this day it's one of the most beautiful places you will ever want to go swimming in the summertime. Hapgood Pond is located in the mountains beyond Manchester, Vermont. Is that Judy? I don't believe it. And Jean? Alice? There's our sleeping beauty. Beautiful Judy. Rebecca and Jean. There's our Sleeping Beauty again. Oh, was she a beautiful young girl.